to read today on, and this is one reason I left Florida. It's the second largest place for hate groups. Okay. Need I say more? Now, if you've ever lived in Florida, the further north you go, the more south you hit. Okay, as far as the mentality. So this took place up in Orlando. Neo-Nazis out there in the daylight harassing people, just saying hateful things. I mean, just really, and again, that comes out of somebody that is so lacking in themselves that they want to be violent to others. And if they think that's going to make their world a better place, they have another thing coming, okay? So let's look and see, why is this extremism, these hate groups, these hate mongerers, why is there more of a rise of that now? Okay, well, I know the answer to that, because again, it's like the read this morning, the Holy Spirit read, that the more light you have, the more the cockroaches that are hiding in the dark are going to be flushed out. And we're going to see them for what they are, hate mongers. Okay. So this is about moving forward. Again, actions taking place by those with their emotional drama. Okay. So yeah, the more light we have and the more we're progressing, the more that dark element is just going to be emotionally, wackadoodle. Okay, that's what happens. Of course, these are the ones that are the really uber right. This is usually my card for the, Repugly Uglies, but this is really that faction that's just off the charts. Uber right, and right, they want to cause conflict. They're about anarchy. They're about conflict. They're about tearing down. They're about, putting that emotional upheaval out there. Okay, because they're so disempowered. They want to think they're disempowered, but their disempowerment is in their own structure of just lack within themselves. They are not happy people. They're not balanced. They're not grounded. They're miserable. They're feeling alone. Okay? And this is their fool's journey. Okay, they're feeling alone. And also the investigations that are coming up. So they are, they're again these Trumpites, okay, the MAGA maggot crowd. Okay, I'm just going to call them MAGA maggots. Okay, because they want to feed on this dead thing. They're beating a dead horse to death. And, when they put up a sign, "Let's go Brandon," again, this is direct conflict against the powers that be. So these are QAnon, advocating Trumpites, MAGA maggots that are feeding on dead corpses. They've got nowhere to go with this. But of course, they're going to, underneath of it all, they think that they're coming out and just slice and dice. Okay? Their action is to slice and dice. And they're angry because the January 6th people are getting jailed. Okay? The rest, and they, again, want to have this idea of the swords in the back and, oh, woe is me. So they put out their big brand of foolishness, erroneous ideas, because they are big supporters of 45, and they're his little mouthpieces. Okay. that are out there just burdened because Biden is in office, okay? So, yeah, they are really a group of unhappy people that have not found any satisfaction or grounding or security in their own lives, okay? So it's like, they're going to project their angst onto others. It's always somebody else's problem for where they're at. Not micromanaging, not managing their own lives, but, the woe is me saga, the smallest violin in the world, okay? Na, 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 na. We're being disenfranchised. It's all the Jews' fault. It's all this person's fault. It's those Mexicans coming in. They're taking us. No. Okay? They need to get a clue. They need to clear up their own lives. But, of course, when you've got somebody that's like that, low self-esteem, they want to pump themselves up, you see like these animals that come out there and they want to have this confrontation. What do? They try to fill up the thing, pump themselves up, look bigger than they are, and try to bluff somebody with their nonsense. Okay? So this is what you get. You get people that are, they want to feel like they're entitled. You get the Karen squad of entitlement. The world revolves around them. This is narcissism gone amok. Okay? Just out there putting hate. And think that because they can get out there and spout hate, that somehow it makes them powerful. Look how big we are, okay? I want to make a confrontation. I want to make a fight because I'm so big and powerful. No, that just means that you have no grounding, okay? That you're not settled within yourself, that you're an unhappy, miserable soul that wants to blame everybody else for your life because you're not man or woman enough to stand up and fix things in your own life. Do a little introspection, do a little bit of, moving forward, okay? It's schoolyard bully. You have a lot of people around you, okay? And they're miserable people, okay? They are in such misery. So I'm just going to leave this here. Lord, help them. But we don't need this in the streets. We don't need this type of nonsense out there, okay? They can be miserable, but be miserable, okay, in your home. So thanks for tuning in, Love and Light. We'll see you online. We just keep, we'll keep progressing. And like I said, the more light that comes out, the more that you have somebody in power that wants to do good. You have these anarchists, you have these ones that are like the cockroaches and the ones that hide in the dark, that slither out for a few minutes, cause a lot of havoc, and then slither back under their rock for a while. Anyway, yeah, let's go, Brandon. Fools.